How do I make 41 cents?
Well, one way is by posting a number theory video and collecting the TikTok revenue.
Specifically, how many ways can I combine quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies to create 41 cents? For instance, one way I could do this is with 1 nickel, 1 quarter, 1 penny, and 1 dime. And that's kind of cute because we use all of the coins once. But I could also use 4 dimes and a penny. But the question is there a better way to count out all of these combinations? Recall how in my last video I discussed the generating function for the partition counting function. Today we're going to use a similar idea to count out the amount of ways I can make 41 cents using quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies. Recall how when I wanted to find out how many partitions of 8 there were, what I did was I took the first 8 terms of this product and multiplied themselves together, because this essentially lets us use 8 different coins, a 1-cent coin, a 2-cent coin, a 3-cent coin, all the way up to an 8-cent coin. So to find the generating function for the number of ways I can make change using quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies, I'm going to multiply out these 4 terms. 1 over 1 minus x, which represents our pennies, 1 over 1 minus x to the 5, 1 over 1 minus x to the 10, and 1 over 1 minus x to the 25. If you were doing this by hand for some reason, what you could do is take these 4 power series and truncate them such that their highest term is as close to 41 as you can get without going over. Then you would just multiply all of these out and you would get the possible combinations. But I'm just going to have a computer do it, and it'll give us the first 42 terms here. The coefficient of x to the 41 will be the number of ways we can make 41 cents change, and that is of course 31. You'll notice that in this result, there's a cute pattern of how this change works. Notice that for the first 5 terms, 0 cents, 1 cent, 2, 3, and 4, we can only do it one way because that's with pennies. But once we get to the 5 cents, 6 cents, 7, 8, and 9, what we can do is use 1 nickel and pennies or just pennies. Same goes for once we get to the 10 cents, 11 cents, 12, 13, 14. We can use a dime and pennies, or we can just use pennies, or we can use nickels and pennies. And so every time our change goes up by 5, the amount of ways we can do it goes up as well. But that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for staying with me in my beautiful apartment, which I'm now moving from. In the next video, I'll be at my mom's house. Have a nice day.